that offers a place for modern-day pilgrims to rest from the road. John?
Hi, I'm Maureen.
Owner John Polhill is on hand to show me around his specially built hermitage. Oh, thank you. Oh, this is lovely. So people who are doing the pilgrimage, they can come and stay over here?
That's the plan, yeah. So this was designed to be also a meeting room, so the bed folds against the wall.
Yes.
And we can put the chairs out and have meetings in here as well.
So what was the idea behind the hermitage?
There are retreat houses you can go and stay in. They're a bit like hotels and they're quite expensive. My wife was very conscious that lots of clergy, for example, can't afford to go and stay in these places. So we thought we would make a self-catering place where they could just stay. There was a second double garage here, and I converted it into this building. We just wanted to make it possible for anybody to come and stay, and there are people who can't afford to pay anything. And we say, well, if you want help in the garden, that's fine.
What do you get out of it, allowing people who can't afford to do this kind of thing, to allow them to come and stay?
I'd worked in business all my life, and it feels kind of a bit purposeless. In a funny way. You do things, do a project, you walk away. And I was keen to do something that had meaning, and having people come and stay who need to get away, and some people really, really need to get away.
A bed for the night isn't all that's on offer here. John and his wife have turned their gardens into a space for contemplation and prayer. Can you talk me through the idea behind the gardens?
Yes, so they're based on the teachings of a Spanish soldier called Ignatius of Loyola, and he got injured and laid in bed for a long time, and thought about how badly people make decisions.
Oh, right.
And so these are based on the exercises that he created, and they have 5 themes.
Saint Ignatius of Loyola was the founder of the Jesuit movement. He devised a set of meditations that encourage people to imagine encounters with Jesus and God in order to enhance and deepen their relationship with them. John and his wife have created 5 gardens inspired by these spiritual exercises.
It might be taking yourself on an imaginary journey where you would meet someone who might help you.
Okay. Now, I might not share John's Christian faith, but I am intrigued. He's agreed to guide me through one of the meditations that modern-day pilgrims might undertake.
We call this the storytelling place, and I'm going to kind of take you on a journey of a bit of a story. So just make sure that you are sitting comfortably again with your feet on the floor. And okay, you'll probably need to close your eyes. So we're going far from this place, where it's even hotter than it is here today. We're walking up a track. The track weaves about up a hillside, and there are some goats in the bushes just there. So we pass them by and walk on up the hill. As we come up further up the hill, you can see in front of you the path leads to a cave. There's a man. He looks towards you and indicates to you to sit on the bench beside him. And you realise that it's Jesus of Nazareth. And then he says to you, was there something you came here for? Are you looking for something?
John has asked me to contemplate that question for 3 minutes in silence. It's not something I'm used to, but I'm willing to give it a go. Saint Ignatius believed God could speak to us through the imagination, and that by envisaging conversations with Jesus, it could deepen faith. Though I'm not sure I'm feeling anything particularly profound, the stillness of my surroundings once again whisks me away, and I find myself lost in thought.
And so you realise that it's time for you to go back. to leave that place and come back here to this garden. And when you're ready, open your eyes and feel yourself here. You were very good because you were completely still throughout
I
that.
was, and I sort of realised near the end that I was completely still.
And that's amazing because people who are not used to it often fidget about, and I was really impressed. Do you want to say anything about what happened in the...
Towards the end, as time was going on, I sort of gave up on trying to think of a story, and I just started listening to the sounds.
Right.
And I think that's when I kind of became really still, and then realised that, I was just listening, and that was quite nice.
It's whatever happens to you, and everybody, as I explained to you, I think everybody has different experiences in doing it.
What happened in your story?
What happened in my story, I would ask him hard questions about why are there hard things in the world, and what did you make of being Jesus? What did you make of it? And what did you learn from your life?
That's good questioning.
Yeah, those kind of things I would ask.
I may be on a different faith path to John, but as I prepare for the next stage of my journey, I can definitely